Hey guys, it's Joski, and today this is kind of gonna be like an unscripted video because like recently a Nintendo Direct dropped today actually the 6th. Not the 6th. I get confused with the dates here. June 6th, 2023. What? Okay, I see 6 and I keep saying June 6th. No, June 21st, 2023. Jesus Christ, this is why I need a script, man. So yeah, Nintendo Direct dropped. I didn't have time to. It dropped at like 10 o'clock Eastern time, which is where I live in the East. I didn't get to watch it because I was busy during that time. And I wanted to do like a full reaction to it. But I just never really got the chance to. Like everything just got spoiled for me. Like the instant I went on YouTube, just like everything was just like spoiled for me. So instead, I just decided to go through the direct and just talk about my thoughts and everything in it. Like after I've already seen everything. But yeah, this direct was absolutely insane, man. It's probably like one of my favorite directs of all time. We got so much good stuff in this thing. Okay, so let's just start. Okay, let's start. Okay, so first thing we got was like some stuff for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Okay, I don't really care about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I don't have the game, never played it. There's like DLC apparently. I mean, if you like Scarlet and Violet, I mean, good for you. I haven't really played a Pokemon game since Sun and Moon on the 3DS, but yeah, just kind of gonna skip over a lot of the stuff that I don't really have much to say about. It's DLC for Scarlet and Violet. If you like the game, then I mean, go crazy, I guess. Have fun. Okay, next thing is Sonic Superstars. Now, there's like a trailer released for this like a little while ago, like a month ago, maybe like less than a month ago. I think like a few weeks actually. But yeah, it's like a new 2D Sonic game, but like not like Mania, where it's like it has like the pixelated like 16-bit art style. It's like a new Sonic game with like a 3D art style, which I'm actually really excited for. Not really like a super huge Sonic fan. I have played like the original trilogy, but like that's really it. I haven't even played Mania yet. I really want to get around to it, but I just never really had the chance to. But anyway, like yeah, I like I don't really know, like I just really like this direction, like Mania. People really like Mania, and I haven't played Mania, so I'm not really gonna say like whether or not it's good or bad. It's probably good because everyone says it's good. I'm not really sure why it wouldn't be if everyone was saying that it was, but I kind of like this direction for like the Sonic 2D Sonic series more, because like, well, Mania, I kind of felt like it was reaching backwards in like Sonic's history, like trying to like replicate the older games. Well, this feels like it's actually going to try something new for the Sonic series. I saw this. There's like 4-player multiplayer in this thing. Like there's like 4 playable characters: Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. There's like 4-player multiplayer. That kind of reminded me of like Rayman Origins or like New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I think it's like New Super Mario Bros. U. They both have like 4-player multiplayer. Like this kind of feels like the new Super Mario Bros. Of like the Sonic series, which I think Sonic really needed that 2D Sonic at least. This looks like it's gonna like be its own thing and not just trying to harken back to the original trilogy. So yeah, I think this is a good direction. But again, like I haven't played the game. Maybe it actually turns out to be garbage or something. Maybe the levels just kind of suck. But I like to be optimistic. I think I'm gonna check this game out, even though I'm not really a huge Sonic fan. I think I'm gonna check this one out. Okay, I just got some random thing I don't care about. Persona 5, again, don't really care about that. Okay, something called Myth. I'm just going through the direct now, just looking at the different chapters, and just seeing whether or not I care. Myth Force, don't care about that. Splatoon 3, I don't play Splatoon, don't care. Detective Pikachu. This was really weird. Like I played like the original Detective Pikachu game. Like it was one of the few games I had for my Nintendo 3DS. Not sure why Detective Pikachu of all things. That's like kind of when I was going through like a Pokemon phase. I had like all the Pokemon games I played. They were just the ones on the Nintendo 3DS. Pokemon X and Y, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, freaking Sun and Moon. Like those were all the Pokemon games I played. And Detective Pikachu is one of them. I don't really remember. I think the game was like a really story-based game. I'm not really entirely sure like what exactly happened in it. It was a very story-driven game, and no, Pikachu had a freaking voice actor. He sounded like a freaking grown man. Now that was kind of strange. But you're like solving mysteries and stuff in that. There's also like a movie. I never saw the movie. Not really super interested in. Not really a huge Pokemon guy. Okay, not really a huge Pokemon fan. It's kind of weird that they made a sequel to Detective Pikachu. I wouldn't really expect that. But you know, it looks fine. Okay, now here we're finally getting to the good stuff here. There's a remake of the Super Mario RPG for the SNES. Now, like, I saw like a few days ago, there was like a leaker, right, on Twitter. I forget the name of the leaker or something. But he said like he said two things that are gonna be in the Nintendo Direct today. A new 2D Mario game, which was true. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. And also he said a remake of an SNES classic. And by that it is SNES classic, and he meant Super Mario RPG, which is really cool. Nintendo kind of forgot about this game for like the longest time. Like, I haven't even like mentioned it really. But then all of a sudden we get like a freaking Super Mario RPG remake. I'm just looking through it right now. The way the characters look just like really cracks me up. They're all like really tiny, like really chubby, stubby, I guess. Like freaking Princess Peach in the intro, she looks like a freaking baby, man. Mario looks like a freaking baby. It's like it kind of reminds of the freaking like a Diamond and Pearl remake, Pokemon remakes. Like the characters just look tiny. It looks very similar. I do like the art style though. Like it looks like they look like toys, sort of like the Link's Awakening remake. They all kind of look like toys, which I like. I think it works for the for this game. I haven't played Mario RPG like fully. I played like a little bit of it, but I just think it's really cool. Like this, it's a cult classic game. Like Nintendo hasn't really references ever, and then like I'm just happy for the freaking Mario RPG fans, man. They've been starved for so long. You know, the remake might be a great way for me to actually experience this game entirely for the first time. So yeah, Mario RPG remake, very nice. Also, what? A Princess Peach game for Nintendo. What? I didn't even freaking. I guess I completely skipped over this. I didn't realize this was in here, but apparently it's like a Princess Peach game for Nintendo Switch. That is extremely. There's like a lot of Mario stuff in this direct. That's great. Like I love Mario. It's my favorite video game franchise of all time. So I'm happy that we're getting like tons of Mario stuff. But Princess Peach game, that came out of nowhere. I guess it's like harkening back to a Super Princess Peach on the what even was it on? I think it was on the DS, like on the DS. Princess Peach is getting her own game apparently. Like looking at it, doesn't really look like a traditional Mario game. It kind of looks like an RPG. Oh, so I see. It's like kind of structured as like a stage play, sort of. Like when she stands at this spot on the stage, there's like curtains around. I see what it's doing. I see what the game's doing. Okay, well. Okay, Nintendo's keeping this under wraps. You know, absolutely classified information. New Princess Peach game. Like I was not. We don't really see like a lot of it in this direct, but that I wasn't expecting. I did it. This direct is still surprising me, even though I've already like I just kind of like skimmed through it earlier. Also, there's like apparently I knew about this. There's like a new Luigi's Mansion Dark Mood remake for the Nintendo Switch. It's an enhanced. Like I think it's more of like a remaster of it. That's kind of a strange choice because like I don't think there's like a remake of the original Luigi's Mansion. So, like I don't really know why they're choosing to do the sequel. It's kind of strange. But you know, pretty cool. We have Luigi's Mansion 3 on the system, so maybe they port over Luigi's Mansion, the original. We'll have the entire trilogy. So yeah, there's even more stuff that I didn't even realize was in here, and we still have more. It's not even all the freaking Mario stuff. It's not even like the most important Mario thing in this freaking direct. We'll get to that. Okay, Batman Arkham Trilogy, don't care. Gloomhaven, don't care. Well, Just Dance 2024 edition. Well, thank God. I thought they were gonna make the 2024 edition. Oh my God. Okay, Mario plus Rabbids, Sparks of Hope. Don't care about Mario plus Rabbids. Don't have that game. Not really interested. Apparently this one has like Rayman in it, which is pretty cool. Like the I guess it's like the last river. Like that's the only thing we're gonna get for freaking Rayman. I like Rayman. I'm a big fan of Rayman Origins, Rayman Legends. But yeah, apparently Rayman is in this game, but it's still not enough for me to pick it up. Okay, I don't. It's just the game just seems too weird for me. I just don't like why Mario plus Rabbids. Like that seems like a very strange combination. Okay, there's Pikmin 4, and also like is it like a Pikmin 1 and 2 collection? Is that in here? I don't think it's in here, but yeah, Pikmin 4. I'm not really like into Pikmin. Like I don't really care about this. I know there's like a lot of Pikmin fans, like very hardcore Pikmin fans, and like if you like Pikmin, yeah, good for you, I guess. New Pikmin game, yay! But like for me, I just don't really care for Pikmin all that much. I'm a Mario guy, you know. I really just do Mario. That's really all the Nintendo games I really go for. But you know, it looks very good, you know, if you like Pikmin. So yeah, go crazy Pikmin fans. Okay, more stuff I don't care about. Oh, wait, Mario Kart 8 Booster Course Pass Wave 5. So in this, we don't really see like all the different tracks or anything. We just get one track, which is like the brand new track that they made for this the Booster Course Pass. It's like a bath. It's called Squeaky Clean Sprint, if I recall. It's going through like a giant bath. I'm pretty sure this is like data mine or something, where there's like a like the names for the courses or something was like data mined or something. I don't know. Like I clearly remember this being predicted like at an earlier date. But I'll show us the new characters that we got. We got PD Piranha, which is epic. I think the last time he was in Mario Kart was in like Double Dash. I think so. Yay! PD Piranha plants are eating good today. We also got Wiggler, which is absolutely great. He was in Mario Kart 7. Yeah, he's in Mario Kart 7. But really the only reason I like it was that he holds like the wheel with his like lower hands, and it's like with his like top hands just like waving in the air. That I think that's funny. I think Wiggler's like a funny choice for Mario Kart. We also got Kamek, which is like I don't think Kamek's ever been in a freaking Mario Kart game. Like he was like cut from like Mario Kart 64. So he's like, it's kind of like his return, the return of the king, return of the Kamek. He's finally back after getting cut in Mario Kart 64. He's back for revenge. Say Mario Kart Booster Course Wave 5, like we all knew that was coming, right? So not really a surprise. Just like, you know, it's nice to see that they're it's kind of been like a very long wait since like the last one, relatively. So you know, it's nice to have news like the new one. When's it coming out again? What does it say? Okay, summer 2023. Very specific Nintendo. Love how you just give us very specific dates for all your things. There's a new WarioWare game apparently, which is kind of weird. There's like a new WarioWare game like recently, like well, what was it called again? Wario Get It Together, right? I thought that came out pretty recently. Kind of weird that they're making like another one, just like so soon. This one kind of looks very gimmicky though. Like this uses a lot of motion controls. Okay, is this working? Okay, good. Alright, so now finally time to get to the thing that everyone wants me to talk about, and it's the thing that I really want to talk about the most. Super Mario Bros. Wonder. A new 2D Mario game. Finally, after like 10 years since like yeah, I think it was like 10 years since like new Super Mario Bros. U on the Wii U, not including the new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe version, which like apparently Nintendo like counts as like a new official game. Like it's not, it's a port. That doesn't count. Neither is stuff like Mario Maker, because those are like actual like fully fledged 2D Mario games. This is though, and it's been so long without 2D Mario, and now. Like I'm just happy that we're finally. My main hope going in for this Nintendo Direct was that there's gonna be some kind of new like mainline Mario game, whether that be a 3D Mario. I would have actually preferred a 3D Mario game. It's fine though. It's fine. Okay, I don't care anymore. But I just really wanted like a new main series Mario game, like whether that be 3D or 2D. I just wanted a new mainline Mario game, and we got it finally. We've been waiting for this for so long. But yeah, let's just get right into it. And this looks really good. Like this is like they're finally departing from the new Super Mario Brothers series. That's kind of like the de facto 2D Mario that Nintendo has had since like 2006. They want to make a new 2D Mario game. It's a new Super Mario Brothers game, and yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say that that has kind of gotten stale. Like by the time like New Super Mario Bros. U and New Super Mario Bros. 2 released, people were just tired. Like Nintendo would just like they had the opposite problem that we had now. Like Nintendo just wouldn't stop releasing 2D Mario games, and they were all like pretty generic and weren't all that different from one another. But this finally, so I actually think it's kind of good that we got like a little break from that, because now we finally have like a fully fledged new 2D Mario game, and it actually looks different. It looks very different. It looks extremely different. It's like the most freaking different ass Mario game. It's like the main gimmick of this game is that it's really weird. So I'm just gonna let's just get right into it. Okay? I've been talking freaking way too long about it. So it opens up. I have the trailer open right now. It opens up with like this like flower thing, right? He like talks, but like it's not like just with text box. There's like actual voice acting in it, which is very weird. That was very jarring for me, because like I don't think Mario, like the mainline Mario series, has ever had like any actual like voice acting. I think they mostly just like talk text boxes. I think like the closest thing was like Super Mario Odyssey, where there was like a lyrical song, which I think Super Mario Odyssey had like the first lyrical song with the Jump Up Superstar ever in like the Mario series. So like yeah, I kind of feel like Nintendo's kind of becoming more open to like actual voice acting and stuff. I don't think it's like there's no like big like really spoken dialogue. It's mostly just like one-off little I don't know, quips, I guess, from this freaking talking mouth plant thing. But anyway, the next thing we see is Mario comes in the frame, and we finally get to see like the new art style, and I just have to say, it looks incredible. I think everyone really agrees that this is like it just looks so good. The way Mario looks like, and again, it looks different from like the typical New Super Mario Brothers art style, which kind of looks all flat and like kind of like really boring and stuff. And like, no, they completely like rejuvenated it in this one. So people say it still looks too similar. I don't. I just have to disagree. I mean, with that statement. Like the way like Mario's model, I think is like my favorite thing about it. Like, it just looks. Like the first thing I thought when I saw it, what I would see this, it looks like it's claymation or something like that. It's just I don't really know how to describe it. Like there's like the comic, like when he gets a mushroom, like the part where he gets a mushroom, and it's like the comic book like effects around it, which is like stuff that also comes like happens throughout the trailer, and it's just it has so much more energy as opposed to like the bland and boring like New Super Mario Brothers art styles. And, like the backgrounds too, they're like painted in the the part with like the big pipe rocks in the background, as opposed to just like the like the boring just grass, ice, desert, whatever, yada yada yada, like the old, like the typical New Super Mario Brothers game. Like these, like the biomes in this game. Like there's like an autumn biome I saw. But I don't really see like a lot of the biomes. There's like this weird like dark space MC Aisher looking ass thing. It's just I look, this is, I don't know what to say. It just looks really good. The art style looks really great. Like the animations on like the characters too. Like the part where Mario goes in, like I love that part. Like when Mario goes to the pipe, like he leaves his hat behind, and then his hand comes out to grab it. Like I saw that in the trailer, and I was just like blown away. Like that was the point where I was just like, wow. Because like there just hasn't been any of that, like any like prior Mario game. Like he looks animated. He looks like he has like a smile on his face, like as opposed to just like a bunch of stock expressions. He like has like he can be happy, he can be surprised. When he sees the flower in the pipe, he's surprised, he's shocked. It's just again like it looks so good. It looks good. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say here. Also, like the music, we don't really get to see like too much music in this one, but the music we do see, like we have like this kind of strange acapella thing, which is really good. Also, like, oh, this is like a strange, like, sort of like banjo, I think. That was also really good, kind of a banger, actually. Excited to see this like game's full soundtrack. Let's look at the part with like the hippos. You got like new enemies, which is like a really great thing. We actually saw like a lot of new enemies. Like I remember, I was on Reddit like earlier today, and like I saw a post with like all of the enemies and that we saw in the trailer. There's like 17 like brand new enemies to the Mario series in this trailer. And I left like a little comment saying that I'm pretty sure that's like more than the entirety of the new Super Mario Bros. Series. So like these like weird hippo things. Like I don't know what these are. They're just, but I love them. They look great. This game just looks like the enemies just look very weird. This entire game just looks very weird, and that is great. Since like for the longest time, Mario's just never been weird. He's just been you know, typical Mario, like Yahoo! It's a me, Mario. He's jumping out to like the grass, and then like there's like Goombas and stuff. Like it's just like this like static picture of like what Mario is, and they never really departed from that. But here, it feels like that they're finally actually doing. It doesn't feel like they actually are like departing from that and doing something completely different, which is so great to see. I've been talking about this game for already 7 minutes. This is. I just have so much to say. Like the character designs, like the enemy, and like the specifically like the part with like the weird like Bowser Jr. I'm pretty sure it's Bowser Jr. It reminds me of the Mario and Luigi series, like the earlier Mario and Luigi games, where they kind of like where it did like a bunch of like weird stuff with like the character designs and stuff. I'm glad they're bringing that back. You know, like a problem with like the newer like Mario RPGs, where that there's a lack of like unique characters. All the characters are like toads and stuff. And, like typical Mario enemies, no like weird character designs, and like I feel like Nintendo's like finally loosening up on that. Like we got like a lot of new enemies in Mario Odyssey. Like I feel like Mario Odyssey was like the start. This is like a continuation, like of like the Mario Odyssey, right? Like Nintendo actually like doing something different with the Mario franchise. Well, for so long, it's like New Super Mario Brothers. It's kind of been to like throughout the Wii U, it's kind of just been like it's like a very typical like sanitized Mario, but they're actually doing like a lot of cool stuff with like Mario Odyssey with like Cappy and stuff. Like now here with like all these new enemies, like the new art style. It's like Mario grinding on rails, like that literally reminds me of freaking like Sonic the Hedgehog or something. Oh, actually. Going back to like Sonic Superstars, I can't believe that Sonic and both Sonic and Mario got like a new 2D, like classic 2D games that kind of like reinvent the 2D like outings, like 2D platformers for both of those games. It's just like really nice to see. Like I thought when I saw Sonic Superstars, I was like, whoa, like I'm glad like Sonic is like having like a brand new 2D game that's like actually like unique. But now Mario also has one too. Like this is just, dude, it's just great, man. I'm loving it. I want to talk about the animations again, like specifically like Mario's running animation, where like his legs, they kind of just like run on their own like this weird cartoony way. We're gonna see like Sonic the Hedgehog again, like talking about that. Like the animations in this game just feel so much more like animated, so much more expressive, as opposed to just like, you know, basic Mario model. Oh wow, he's running, he's jumping, like yada yada yada. It's just like the same stock animations. Like these look different, these look like new and unique, and I'm really loving the Koopa Troopers on rollerblades. This is what I'm looking at right now. Not rollerblades, roller skates. They have 4 wheels on each skate, not rollerblades, roller skates. So I think that's a distinction between rollerblades. I don't know, but like they're cool. New enemies, new Koopa types, like Koopas. I don't think we've seen that before, so that's really good. I haven't even talked about the main, like I'm supposing the main gimmick of this game, the Wonder Flower, like or like kind of like the drug flowers. Like freaking you grab it and Mario freaking trips out, and there's like all this like trippy stuff. The people who make jokes about like, oh, the Mario mushrooms are actually drugs. They're gonna have a field day with this game. Like another part like really just like I just love was the part where like the horizontal pipe like starts inching like a freaking worm. Like I just like the same thing like Mario like grabs his hat. Like this just showed to me that this is different. you would never see this like a new Super Mario Brothers game, like there's the freaking worm pipe, but like this ain't a new Super Mario Brothers game anymore. This is Super Mario Brothers Wonder. Kind of a strange name, honestly. I'm not really a huge fan of it. Like specifically how they like Super Mario Brothers Wonder, like Super Mario Brothers and Wonder. That's kind of weird. Wasn't really expecting that. I kind of think they just called it Super Mario. It's just like Super Mario Wonder, just like how they do with like all the other Mario Brothers, all the other like Super Mario games, like Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Odyssey, like whatever. They call it Super Mario Brothers Odyssey, Brothers Wonder. Maybe it's because it's a 2D game. Maybe they're like trying to do something where like the 2D games are called Super Mario Brothers, while the 3D games are just Super Mario. I don't know. Kind of a weird name. I'll probably grow into it. But yeah, like again, like the name kind of feels like the name of like a Mario fan game, which kind of fits like the whole vibe of this game. Which, as I said, as like, well, I mean, I've said this like somewhere else, but this game feels like a Mario fan game, but like made by actually made by Nintendo. Just like really like the autumn biome was like newer Super Mario Brothers Wii. Like it's just, I feel like Nintendo like really listened to the fans, like really listened to like the criticism of the new Super Mario Brothers series, which was that they were all just too bland and generic, and then so they just made like the least generic Mario game they could possibly think of, just throwing in all this like weird stuff, like freaking stretched silhouette Mario. Like the silhouette Mario, like that's kind of just been like a common, like honestly, it's kind of like a overdone trope with like Nintendo games, like Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze, like a shadow level, and like Super Mario 3D World. I remember there's like a shadow level. I honestly feel like kind of the gimmick is kind of just like overused, but like in here, it's not just shadows. Mario also freaking stretches his entire body, which is really weird. The stretched Goomba also looks really freaking strange. The trees stretch up with him. I'm assuming this is like one of these wonder stages, wonder segments where like things just get a little wacky, you know? Mario starts freaking stretching weirdly. Freaking he turns to a freaking spike ball, freaking spiky meatball over here. Like what even is that? I don't know. There's like these weird enemies that honestly kind of look like Pokemon. That Mario's like blue and stuff. I think they look like Pokemon. Like when I first saw them, they knock over the flagpole, which is like really cool. But he collects a Wonder Seed, which I guess is like ends the Wonder segments. I kind of wonder if there's sort of like the subsections in the Super Mario Odyssey where like there's just a segment, there's just a short little segment, and then like after you get the Wonder Moon, like Super Mario Odyssey, or like Wonder Seed in this game, like it just like the section's over, and then like that's like the main goal of the Wonder segments, I guess. But this just I don't know. It just don't know what to. The characters. We got a full cast of characters here. We got Mario. We got Luigi. You know, Toad, like the mainstays from New Super Mario Bros. We also got Peach though, which is like very that's a bit rarer. We got her in Super Mario 3D World, but Peach is usually not playable in a mainline Mario game. She's usually getting captured by Bowser, so the fact that she's here shows that Bowser doesn't capture Peach in this game. Maybe they pull like a Super Mario 3D World. He's capturing like where he captures like the Sprixies or something. It's like just like some other person. Maybe he captures the princess of like the flower, because this doesn't take place in the Mushroom Kingdom. I think like that's shown in the trailer. It takes place like the Flower Kingdom. Was like new place for Mario to explore. There's more you could do. There's room for so much more ideas. There's like these weird like not toads. They're like flower toads, over like they have like plant bulbs growing off of their head as opposed to the mushrooms that toads have. Those guys are pretty cool. I like the idea that I had was kind of like maybe if they have their heads were like flower pots, and then like the bulb was growing out of the flower pots. They're fine. I like them. We got Peach. We also got freaking Daisy, which just came out of nowhere. Daisy has never been playable in like a mainline Mario game. Like the only mainline Mario game she's actually been in was like freaking Mario Land, all the way back on the Game Boy. So Daisy in a mainline Mario game, was not expecting that. Still waiting for Waluigi though. why don't they keep that a secret? What if freaking Waluigi is in this game? That would truly be that would really be something else. Also, you got Yoshi, who's apparently like a fully fledged playable character. I saw this on like the official page for the Super Mario Brothers Wonder, but Yoshi is like a fully playable character. He isn't just like a item, really. He's just like a fully playable character, which is really cool. Maybe it's like an easier mode. That's kind of what I was thinking. It's more like an easy mode, where like he has like the flutter jump and everything, but he's kind of just like meant to be like a, you know, like a little brother mode. Like this is what you give your little siblings, so they can act like they're playing the game. Look at the Toad. There apparently isn't Blue Toad in this game. Well, actually, on the box art, like it showed like the Goomba. Like, there's like a Goomba that had, like a Blue Toad's cap on it, which is like strange. Not sure what's going on with that. Maybe they'll explain that later on, but no Blue Toad, which I find disappointing. I honestly prefer Blue Toad to Yellow Toad. Like, yeah, Yellow Toad fans, don't get too mad at me, but I think Blue Toad is better. Like, he was the original Toad in like the Super Mario Brothers 2, and also he was like the Toad in Super Mario 3D World. So I don't know why they switched out for Yellow Toad in this one. Maybe do like something like with Super Mario Bros. New Super Mario Brothers U, where it's like there's like a weird deluxe where there's like a strange like little cheat code to get Blue Toad. Not sure why they did that. That was really weird. But also kind of think like yellow kind of clashes. Well, it's like, kind of like too similar with like a Daisy's orange. So honestly, we kind of would prefer Blue Toad. Well, who cares? Who cares about Toad? Who even freaking plays as Toad anyway? Well, I actually don't know if any of the characters have like different abilities in this game. We hadn't really seen a lot of that. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't really care all that much. Another thing I wanted to bring up was the multiplayer and how it's handled. Like, normally for 2D Mario, like in the New Super Mario Brothers Wii, New Super Mario Brothers U, and like Mario Maker, like multiplayer is very chaotic. Like, you bounce on each other, like you're freaking bouncing and trouncing on each other's heads. It kind of gets all hectic, which like I think is fun in its own right. But I mean, like in this one, it looks like it takes like a more typical approach. Like you don't get to interact with other players. Like, you see like they're clipping through each other. They're not on like the same plane, right? So they can all stand at like the same point, and it's fine. Which, I mean, I guess could take away like all the fun aspects of like bouncing around, like fucking up each other in like a 2D Mario game. But it's fine. I think this is ultimately the better choice because it makes multiplayer like a bit more playable. Like, an issue people have with like New Super Mario Brothers Wii is that I feel like the level design was just like tailor made for multiplayer. It's like when you play it in a by yourself, it kind of feels empty, and I think this is honestly the best course of action for this. Kind of reminds you of the multiplayer in Cuphead, where they do like a similar thing. But yeah, again, I have to gush about the animation. There's so many small details. Look at Peach is coming out of the pipe. It's like she has like a little like exasperated, exhausted sort of like expression when she comes out of the pipe. Like stuff like that, just small stuff like that you've never seen like a New Super Mario Brothers game. Comparing this game a lot to New Super Mario Brothers, but I kind of feel like this game was entirely made to like be diametrically opposed to New Super Mario Brothers. Like, that's Nintendo made this game just be like, we're not just like completely just like differentiate it from New Super Mario Brothers. Also, I think they kind of made this game so chaotic, kind of like to people were questioning like where would 2D Mario go after Mario Maker. But yeah, I think that's why Nintendo made this. Part of the reason, at least, why Nintendo made this game so chaotic. Like, you can't freaking do this in Mario Maker. You can't make a pipe freaking turn into an inchworm. You can't make Mario stretch out in freaking Mario Maker. You can't do the shit in Mario Maker, man. I think that I don't know what to say, man. I am so happy. I am so freaking pleased right now. And the release date, October 20th, 2023. It's this year, in October. Freaking, it's like a lot of stuff coming out in like fall of 2023. Sonic Superstars is coming out then. I think the Mario RPG remake is coming out then. Like people were wondering like what are the games Nintendo's gonna have like for 2023. Like we didn't know anything about the 2023 games, but yeah, Nintendo just kind of fixed that. Like I honestly thought like the Switch was kind of like done. Like they weren't really gonna release any like big games after Tears of the Kingdom, and like the Switch was kind of just like done now. They're gonna start like preparation for their next console. But like nope, I kind of think this direct show that the Switch still has like a long way to come. Like Nintendo's still supporting this thing like with a lot of stuff. So I think the Switch is gonna last like a bit longer than we might have previously expected. But yeah, and again, of course, at the very end of the trailer, we get freaking Elephant Mario. He eats like a weird elephant fruit thing, and he turns into a freaking elephant. Doesn't like one of the things I noticed that is it isn't even like a suit or anything. Like usually when he turns to like some kind of animal transformation, it's like a suit, like the raccoon suit or the tanuki. That's the same thing. The raccoon suit or the squirrel suit, but like no, he just freaking turns into a freaking elephant. It's like different stages of it too. Like it kind of reminds me of freaking Animorphs. Which like the different phases Mario has of his transformation. He's going full on furry right now. So like I've talked about it. I talked about this enough. So yeah, in short, I'm just so excited for Super Mario Brothers Wonder. I can't wait to play it when it comes out in October, and I just can't wait to see more of it. So yeah, if you like the video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, to notifications, all the good stuff, and I will see you in the next video.